governors at Supreme Court over LG autonomy. Controversial passage of National Anthem Bill, exemption of military from tolling. And some more here, says Music Review, skip that one. Gunmen attack 𝐵𝐲 community, kill 3 people. Why I relocated to US, Pastor Sam Adeyemi. Ex-beauty queen spearheads environmental awareness project in Lagos. And finally, NBA gives members security assurances for Kano conference and Emirate crisis.
All right, thank you for staying with us on the Break It Down Papers Review. My name is OLORUNTOBA Yusuf. I move over to the Guardian newspaper this morning. Firms Gencos in fresh crisis over eligible customer policy review. That's the front page of the Guardian today. Council autonomy. Supreme Court fixes May 30 to a federal government suit against state governors. Emirate tussle, protest rocks Kano as government considers curfew to curtail violence. Tinubu promised compensation on coastal highway. That's another story coming from the Guardian today. And finally, Federal Capital Territory. We need more funds to revamp the capital. That's according to the FCT Minister, Nyesom Wike, front page of the Guardian this morning.
All right, some stories from the Nation newspaper. Tinubu lists benefits of Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway, Coastal Road. How ex-EFCC Lamode died in Egyptian hospital. Forces fueling high price regime despite Naira's rebound. CIO suit awards now in 11 countries. She can to women, invest to yourself. Project to boost human resources in health. And some more. Federal government sues governors over local government autonomy. Justin, 3 killed as gunmen attack 𝐵𝐲 community. Obasanjo subsidy removal, exchange rate policies necessary. And some more stories from the Nation. Says expert offers career success tips at Lagos Career Fair. And finally, how Tinubu can make impact by Agbakoba.
All right, let's go to the Tribune newspaper now. Tinubu to flag off national discourse on security and good governance today. That's on the front page. Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway will revolutionize transportation and boost tourism, says President. Breaking, I've accepted my fate, dethroned Emir of Gaya. Tinubu inaugurates Akpata Orun-Shoki-Ojota-Oshodi Expressway. Many fed dead as mosque collapses in Lagos. I'm unmoved by your ultimatum, Ganduje replies Lukman, ex-NWC member. Afenifere leader Ayo Adebanjo is alive, hale and hearty. That's according to the socio-political group. Federal government commends stockbrokers' leadership assures support. Loss adjusters urge to match speed of new development. And finally, insurance market in London contributes £50 billion to UK economy. That's it from the Tribune today.
All right, some stories from the Daily Trust. Nigeria Daily, how to make sense of the Kano Emirate controversy. Kano chieftaincy affairs perfected by Governor Yusuf, police. Tinubu's policies necessary but wrongly implemented, Obasanjo. Federal government sues 36 governors, seek full autonomy for local governments. Emirate tussle, protesters hit Kano streets, demand Bayro's return. Good policies, bad strategies. And some more here says your policies implemented wrongly. Obasanjo slams Tinubu. Tinubu flags off Lagos Calabar 15 trillion naira highway project. Says it's my bragging day. Kano Emirate, 7 controversies trailing Justice Lehman. I've accepted my fate, dethroned Emir of Gaya. And finally, why APC feel threatened by a possible PDP LP merger.
All right, to take our first commercial break of the morning. When we return, we'll be analyzing some of the stories making headlines across the dailies. Don't go away.
You're listening to 32 FM 94.9. This is the way we wash our hands, wash our hands, wash our hands. This is the way we wash our hands.
To prevent diarrhea and other diseases, especially in children, wash your hands with soap under running water, particularly after using the toilet. After cleaning your baby's bum, before preparing your baby's food, and before and after feeding your baby. If your child has diarrhea, give zinc tablets once a day, plus ORS every 4 hours, or frequently in small sips from a cup, so that your child will replenish lost nutrients and regain strength. Also, visit the nearest health facility to get treatment for diarrhea. This message is from the Anring Project or your state's Ministry of Health.
Take my pikin.
Mama, you no put milk.
E no need milk. Taste am make you see.
How you do am?
E dey milky.
Well.
E dey creamy.
Yes, oh.
Na Milo 3-in-1 milky and creamy. Be that for you. E dey milky, eh? I no need add more milk.
I love am, Mama.
Make you give your pikin the new Milo 3-in-1 milky and creamy. E dey milky well and e get calcium to help your champion to dey win every day. Milo, energy to go further.
Milo! What takes a plate of jollof rice to the next level of goodness? Is it when it is cooked with no seasoning cubes for that sumptuous taste? Or when you serve it with correct Nigerian salad, cabbage, carrot, lettuce, and a bit of kidney beans?
It's both. Season your jollof with the rich taste of Knorr cubes and serve with plenty of vegetables. So, go ahead and elevate your meals. Today, eat for good.
Golden Chance Lotto. Shey you dey gbadun games? Shey you dey play Lotto? Shey you go like to play Lotto without stressing? You no go kiosk. You fit no even play online. Make you no worry for data. Golden Chance Lotto dey here for you. Make you dial *7005# with your MTN line for any phone to play and win big. You fit even check games results and you go collect wetin you win with the USSD. Play any of Golden Chance Lotto indoor games and international games. No forget, our indoor games dey easy to win. Golden Chance Lotto don't give you a better way to become a millionaire. No forget, *7005#. Golden Chance Lotto, your surest way to become a millionaire.
Kùbàjẹ́ 24, 29 tàbí 32 ṣáà ti fẹ̀yìn ẹ̀ pẹ̀lú wa lórí gbogbo ìkànnì ìbánidọ́rẹ̀ẹ́ kàn tẹ 32FM949 fẹ̀yìn ẹ̀.
Hey! Dear Glow subscribers, are you aware of the new directive from the Nigerian Communications Commission (NCC)? You could lose your mobile number just like that.
Unless you link your Glow SIM with your NIN immediately, your mobile number will be gone.
Don't let this happen to you. Act now and save your precious mobile number.
Just dial *996# to check your NIN linking status. Follow the steps and visit any of our Glow outlets or SIM registration agents close to you. You could also visit the NIMC office close to you to get your NIN registration done.
Make sure your number is safe and secure. Don't delay. Do it today. Remember, SIM registration is free.
Glow Unlimited.
I am pregnant. It is important for me to take care of myself and stay healthy.
To be strong and have a healthy pregnancy, take iron and folic acid tablets every day when you're pregnant. This prevents anemia and helps maintain a healthy pregnancy. Visit your healthcare provider for regular antenatal care. This message is from the Anring Project or your state's Ministry of Health.
Get in on the action with Betano, your exciting destination for sports betting. Enjoy an award-winning experience with amazing betting options, cash outs and missions, as well as other features. Join now and get a welcome bonus of up to 200,000 naira. Betano.ng, the game starts now.
Feel better about your life.
32 FM, 94.9, the antidote to depression.
Thank you for staying tuned to the Break of Dawn Papers review. It is time to dive into the analysis of some of the headlines. I am DENIKE Ademuwago.
And I am OLORUNTOBA Yusuf. Mr. Femi Olukunle joins us to analyze the stories for us this morning. Mr. Femi, great to have you. Happy Children's Day.
I'm a child.
Yes, you're somebody's child now.
So thank you for greeting me. Yes. And I also greet our children at home. Happy Children's Day. And you will grow up to become responsible citizens of this country and the world at large.
Amen.
Congratulations to you. Toba, good morning. DENIKE, good morning. Our listeners, I greet you.
Morning, sir. Okay, let's start off, with Kano, the issues unfolding from there. I mean, there's this proverb that says there can be two kings in a palace, but it looks like the contrary is happening in Kano. What do you make of the developments there? Protests have broken out. Ado Bayero is not leaving the palace despite the directive by the state governor. Sanusi has been reinstated 4 years after he was, dethroned by the state governor. I mean, and then what is it about the Kano Emirates, system that is always problematic? I remember many years back, I think it was Rimi that was the state governor. Something similar also unfolded there. And some people have also talked about how the traditional institution have been sort of politicized or relegated by the state governors, calling for some sort of reforms to protect them from this kind of interference by politicians. What do you make of the whole issues unfolding there?
In fact, there are so many angles to that story.
Yeah.
So many angles. The Kano state problem did not just start, just like you rightly said.
Yes.
Even Lamido Sanusi reminded us that it happened about 1,000 years ago.
Yes.
When anemia was suspended, but after some hours, it was reinstated. But in 1981, Ado Bayero, the former one, not the one that has just been unseated, was suspended by Abubakar Rimi, the then governor, I think during the Second Republic. And anyone who has seen the video clip of what Bayero told a journalist in 1982 must have heard him say that he could do anything to anemia, that is just a public servant who is paid from public purse.
Yeah.
So that if he misbehaves, he will deal with him accordingly and will not lose any sleep. So that goes to show that the traditional institution has been watered down, has been trampled upon by politicians, and they toss traditional institution to whatever direction they like, and it's most unfortunate. And talking about the man Lamido Sanusi, Sanusi Lamido Sanusi, the man is enveloped in a controversy. If you remember, when he was central bank governor, he had problem with the Jonathan administration, President Jonathan, by saying that $20 billion was missing, and Jonathan didn't like that. He got him removed. And he got him removed when Bola Ahmed Tinubu was leading a gang up against Jonathan administration by making efforts to snatch power from that from Jonathan. And there was an opening that Bola Tinubu, Bisi Akonde, and some other people utilized, and that was a crack in the PDP then. And then Amechi, the governor of Kwara, the governor of Kano, and that is Konkoso then, and two others, they were 5. They were at loggerheads with Jonathan administration, and PDP was boiling. So Bola Tinubu, Bisi Akonde, and others capitalized on that. They went to these people, and then by that time, those ones had formed renewed new PDP. And they swayed them to their side, and they made a formidable party, a merger of CPC and ACN, and then they came out with what we know now as a PDP. I mean, it's APC. Now, when Konkoso, when there was an opening for anemia, among the people that were eligible, Konkoso decided to pick Sanusi. Jonathan told him, don't use that man, but Konkoso disobeyed Jonathan. So you see that controversy has enveloped that man from the outset, and he became the emir. And later, because he's an outspoken person, he's a knowledgeable person, he began to see what is wrong in their own system there, and preaching against the traditional system and saying that, we cannot continue the way it had been. We must educate people. We must have less of mosques, but more of schools and all the rest. And he trampled on some toes. And then what we had next was that Gandudi administration said he had disobeyed lawful instruction,
Insubordination.
and that he had even embezzled, which they have not proven up to this moment, and he sent him away, only for this man, Abba Yusuf, to bring him back last week Thursday. So, but one thing that I gave to that man, SLS, I mean Sanusi Lamido Sanusi, is that when he was dethroned, he said he would take it in good faith, and he left the state and didn't foment any trouble. But with this one, Adobayero, that has refused to go, if you look at it very well, you see that there is a hidden force that is propelling him, that is emboldening him. He wouldn't have done that. He couldn't have done that by himself. And that force seems to be bigger than the force in Kano State. And Kano State is a volatile state. Unfortunately, in this present dispensation, we have two volatile states at war, Rivers and Kano. And I know that it would be in the interest of, it would be the wish of APC to win Kano, to have Kano in its pocket, to have Rivers in its pocket. Unfortunately, we have frictions in those places now that can snowball into anything if Bola Tinubu administration does not handle it very, very well. So I just call on the president to be very, very careful, because there are so many we have so many unmarrieds, we have so many uneducated persons, because those who are protesting now, we have genuine protesters, we have sponsored, paid protesters, we have ignorant protesters who will say, they are protesting, let me go. We have people who are there just to enjoy it for the fun of it. So it's not every one of them protesting that have genuine, they have reasons for protesting. So, but politicians have hijacked what is going on in Rivers and Kano State, and Bola Tinubu administration is expected to be very, very careful in handling this matter.
Right.
All right, still speaking of Bola Tinubu administration, the former president Obasanjo has tackled the president on subsidy removal, forex policy, handling of coinage, and he's saying that he did not entirely get it right in how he went about it. He said the present administration has not found the right way to handle the economy to engender confidence and trust for investors to start tripping in. He also mentioned that there was a particular investment organization that should have invested in Nigeria but went to Angola instead. What's your take on this one? He says two of the policies that were implemented were necessary but wrongly implemented and have led to the impoverishment of the economy and Nigerians.
He mentioned three. Two of the policies that were okay but wrongly implemented are removal of subsidy and the floating of naira. The third one is the prognosing into the affairs of Niger Republic. The way the president handled it, he scored that 1-0. Now, former President Obasanjo is just amplifying what all of us have said about those three policies. Anyone who is admitted into university today to study economics and is in the class of economics 101, if that person is not a dollar, if he's brilliant, will know that what former President Obasanjo is saying is true. It's the gospel truth. That is what all of us have said since these things came to political turf. However, we are in it already. President Bola Tinubu we believe that he has committed those errors. For somebody who is being sworn in, and just about 15 minutes after he took an oath of office, and he just read that, he just said, not even read, that subsidy is gone. And he even confessed that it was not part of the speech that was written for him to read. He just said it offhand. So that's an error, we know, and we are all witnessing the consequences of that error. And the floating of naira too, you see instability that we have in the forex market. It is also a grave error, and we are all witnessing it, and we are all being punished by it. However, I don't believe that when there is a problem, there's no solution. Where you have a problem, the solution is just around the corner. It's only for people to open their eyes very wide to see where the solutions are hiding and pick them, apply them to this problem. So I don't believe the problems are insurmountable. It's only for the president to see, to see that yes, errors have been made here, and go back to the drawing table and apply necessary remedy to it in order to ameliorate the sufferings of the people, because Nigerians are seriously suffering. It's only that these people are, I don't know, they are so elastic, they can absorb so much, but we should not take that one for granted, because patience can expire.
Okay, let's quickly go to this one. The federal government has filed a suit at the Apex Court against 36 states of the Federation over what they describe as alleged misconduct in the administration of local government areas in those states. Now, the suit was filed by the AGF and Minister of Justice Lateef Fagbemi and is seeking full autonomy for all local government areas in the country. It is also praying the courts to prohibit the state governors from embarking on unilateral, arbitrary, and unlawful dissolution of democratically elected local government leaders in the country. I mean, what do you make of this move by the federal government? People have talked about the essence of having, true federalism and autonomy for local government to bring development to the grassroots level, but the governors seem to do the contrary. You see how local government elections are conducted, all kinds of disputes, and the ruling party always swaying all the vote, in those elections. And then you also see when a governor comes in, if he wasn't the one who conducted the election to elect the local government chairman that he meets in office, he will dissolve them, put in a caretaker committee, conduct another election, another lawsuit continues, and it looks like a vicious circle, really. So what do you make of this move by the federal government that the Supreme Court should have its say on the matter and eventually prohibit these governors from the unilateral abuse of local government affairs?
Honestly, in Bola Tinubu administration, there is one particular thing that makes me happy, and that is the current office of Minister of Justice and Attorney General of the Federation. It's miles apart from what we experienced under Muhammadu Buhari. The occupier of the office under Buhari
Malami
was a thing God. But now we have somebody who is calm, who is cool, and doing things without insulting Nigerians. So I give it up. I give it to him. I raise my thumb up for him. Then you remember that it's not the Ministry of Justice alone that has made attempts to free the local governments from the claws of the state governors. During the last house, there was an attempt to free them. And after the Senate had done its own paperwork, two-thirds of the state houses of assembly must endorse it. And they transferred the paperwork to these state assemblies. And it was so unfortunate that they shut it down, including our own Oyo State here, saying that no, those people are not mature for autonomy. Whereas the Constitution says they must be autonomous. They must stand on their own. And honestly, there's a yearning gap in our system of administration. And in that gap, we have so many nonsense occupying it. We have instability, we have corruption, we have insecurity, and all of them. And it means we have allowed the local government to fill the gap. All those variables that are antisocial will not be occupying the gap. So that is what Attorney General is saying. And I like the way he has done it in a civilized manner. So let us wait for what is going to come out from the court. But I hope and I strongly believe that there will be liberty for local government administration in this country.
All right, we have less than 1 minute. This story of this student that was beaten to death, Alex Timileyin of the Ajayi Crowther University here in Oyo State, and it's a rather unfortunate incident, Mr. Femi, for jungle justice to happen on his school campus, and there were reports about him being beaten for hours and his head shaved over an allegedly stolen phone. What's your take on this quickly?
It pains me. It pains me. You remember that some years back, 4 boys at University of Port Harcourt were killed in similar way at Alu. They were stripped naked, they were beaten to death, and they were burnt under spurious allegation of stealing something. I can't remember what they said they stole. This is another one. I think it's high time we stopped all this irresponsible good justice that we made to ourselves in this country. That boy was a child of somebody, and the parents believed that that boy was going to be the glory of their family and the glory of the nation, and then they have killed the boy. So the killers must be found out, and they must be made to face justice.
All right, we have to go on a commercial break. When we return, we'll open the phone lines to take your reactions. Do stay with us.
Feel better about your life.
32 FM, 94.9, the antidote to depression.
Take my pikin.
Mama, you not put milk.
E no need milk. Taste am make you see.
How you do am?
E dey milky.
Well.
E dey creamy.
Yes, sir.
Na Milo 3-in-1 milky and creamy be that for you. E dey milky, I no need add more milk.
I love am, Mama.
Make you give your pikin the new Milo 3-in-1 milky and creamy. E dey milky well and e get calcium to help your champion to dey win every day. Milo, energy to go further.
Milo!
Babies are God's gifts to parents, and breast milk is God's gift to babies. It contains all the important nutrients and minerals your baby needs, including water, for the first 6 months. Give your baby breast milk only. Remember, breast milk only for the first 6 months. This message is from the Anrin Project or your state's Ministry of Health.
Drink down, don't go for it. Yeah. Life na highway. Me, I just stay for my lane. Full speed ahead, oh, no limit in my way. God don't make them my back. Nourishment to give me spark. So I go shine my shine and I will go for it. Go, go. No limits, go for it. Go, go. Drink down, don't go for it.
Golden Chance Lotto. Shey you dey gbadun games? Shey you dey play Lotto? Shey you go like to play Lotto without stressing? You no go kiosks. You fit no even play online. Make you no worry for data. Golden Chance Lotto dey here for you. Make you dial *7005# with your MTN line for any phone to play and win big. You fit even check games results and you go collect wetin you win with the USSD. Play any of Golden Chance Lotto indoor games and international games. No forget, our indoor games dey easy to win. Golden Chance Lotto don't give you a better way to become a millionaire. No forget, *7005#. Golden Chance Lotto, your surest way to become a millionaire.
Àbẹ́ ò rí nǹkan, ẹ̀bùn pàtàkì látọ̀dọ̀ Ọlọ́run lọmọ jẹ́ fáwọn òbí. Tómi ọyàn sì jẹ́ ẹ̀bùn Ọlọ́run fáwọn ọmọ. Ó ní gbogbo èròjà aṣaralóore pẹ̀lú omi tọ́mọ rẹ nílò. Fún oṣù 6 àkọ́kọ́, máa fọ́mọ rẹ ní ọyàn nìkan. Rántí o, omi ọyàn nìkan fún oṣù 6 àkọ́kọ́. Ìkéde yìí wá láti àkọ́ṣeṣẹ́ Anrin, iléeṣẹ́ tó ń mójútó ètò ìlera ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́.
Ẹ̀yin fans mi. It's okay. Ẹ lọ sórí gbogbo ìkànnì ìbánidọ́rẹ̀ẹ́ ní 32 FM 949 fẹ̀yìn ẹ̀ àsáàpù.
It's okay. To cook correct food, they always give me joy. That's na why anytime wey I dey cook like this, I dey always season am with Knorr cubes. Come add correct vegetables inside. Ugu, tatashe, shombo, onions. No one wey I no dey put. Na im make my pikin dem dey always enjoy my cooking.
Daddy, I never will. I want more.
You sama all your food with correct vegetables. Come season am with Knorr cubes for that ogbonge delicious taste. Today, chop better.
Congratulations! Do not waste time. Put your baby to breast within the first 1 hour of delivery to give that first yellowish milk colostrum. Colostrum has all the important nutrients your baby needs to start a healthy life. Colostrum also helps to protect your baby against diseases. Remember, put your baby to breast within the first 1 hour of delivery.
This message is from the ANRIN Project or your state's Ministry of Health.
32 FM 94.9.
All right, welcome back. Break it down. Papers review on 32 FM 94.9. It's 4 minutes past 7 o'clock. It's time for you to be a part of the show. Now you can call 0705 5000 949 0809 7000 949. We're also live on Facebook, 32 FM 949 Fenye.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm John Newton. Thank you, Ed, that looking for me there. And thank God that OBD has confirmed my position and your position on the 3 issues OBD raised. We have been vindicated and I'll forward back in Shady. Particularly when you talk of Niger Republic, I was one of those who criticized our president for their 22. I said you don't harass a general that was office. It has never happened, and no general will accept that. Today they have found what they call Sahedi, have been vindicated. And let me talk about, let me just tell you that Emaya Adebayo was supposed to be the Emaya of Kano, but because of the exit of Sanusi Lamido as governor central bank by Goodluck Jonathan, for me cannot substantiate financial allegation against Jonathan. The then opposition political party is using Dr. Kwankwas as governor of Kano, appointed Sule Lamido Sule as the Emaya of Kano just to compensate it, thereby sidelining Adebayo, who took it as his own fate. Sule Lamido as Emaya were politically motivated. Let me just say this. His dethronement by Ganduje was equally politically motivated. For the criticism against the northern elite abandoned the north, his criticism against Buhari's economic policy, and his criticism against Ganduje government. The statement was equally politically motivated. The day Supreme Court gave verdict that Yusuf was duly elected as governor of Kano and Sule Lamido would be elected because his removal was based on vendetta. Ganduje then used state machinery to remove Sanusi, and Yusuf equally used the same state machinery to restate him. Kudos to Governor Yusuf for righting the wrong. I am John Newton.
Thank you. Raji Afizabidem says, morning DENIKE, 𝐃𝐈𝐒 and analysts in the studio on the issue of the federal government dragging state governors to Supreme Court over alleged misconduct in local government affairs. Honestly, this laudable and kudos to the federal government for this action. Governors have turned local government to their baby, which they are controlling like football. All revenue that belongs to local government have been hijacked by state government. I believe the president means business for restructuring Nigeria. Let's begin. Hashtag justice for local government in Nigeria.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, my name is 𝐾𝐈𝐒 from Malaka Shawarul. I just want to comment on the statement credit to Baba Basanjo that the policy of Bola Tinubu administration was poorly implemented. We handle the removal of subsidy on petroleum, and then the fuel came rate, and then the way he handled the powers, the gay and the Burkina Faso issue, that was poorly implemented. On the issue of the refinery, on the issue of subsidy removal, you want to have put refinery in place before you use subsidy. That's why they put the cart before the horse. Secondly, I want to comment on the 51 million naira being owned by foreign countries to Nigeria. When we are in Nigeria, we are talking of electricity. The foreigner, they are owning us. There are minister of power does not do anything to it. We are just threatening the domestic consumer. We should find solution to this problem. Have a nice working day.
All right, thank you.
All right, thank you. We have some more comments on Facebook.
Okay, About says if PBAT can reposition the local government to be an entity it is supposed to be, it will be a good development. Will the Governors Forum allow it to work? Will the PBAT administration be bold to do the needful for local government? If governors can allow the local government to function effectively, dividends of democracy will trickle down. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, that platform. I'm great here that locally as well as Uncle Nick and so violence because we are feeling. As a matter of fact, the policy of Baba Tinubu wrongly implemented according to Baba Basanjo. It is true, but those who are benefiting from this particular policy as means of exploitation, they are enjoying it and we are crying for it. But we don't forget that the government of APC implemented poverty
tough on people so that in the next election they can use token amount of money to change people's mind, to buy people's votes. Are you get what I'm saying? And the purpose of them instead, the farm produce of Baba can relieve us from this burning, from this suffering. The Gary, the tomato of Baba's farm, his product, exported to another country, can relieve us from this southwest. And Baba is also athlete as a matter of fact now. So they are the same, better the same better. That's my submission. Good morning, sir. Good morning.
Morning.
Thank you. Okedere Babatune says that Jai Crowther in the news. Why can't the students hand him over to the whole management and then the Dean of Student Affairs? It is barbaric among the so-called leaders of tomorrow. The matter, all right, I think that went away. We'll take a call. Hello?
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Dalukuli. My name is Gingamari, calling from Apata. On the death of the student of the University of Jai Crowther, I think it's a sudden one, because presently, how do you expect the parents of the disease to be feeling right now? So we hereby call for justice on those who killed that innocent. That student. Normally, he was alleged to have stolen a phone. The next thing you have to do is take him to the police station and let the police do the needful. You can't put judgment on your own hand. So you want justice on that. On the issue of the Babatinubu and all that he has been doing for the past going to a year now, I think the first mistake he made was the removal of that fuel subsidy. You are not even stepped into that office. You don't know how it will feel. You don't know what has happened in the past years for those who have governed, that have been the president before you came. You're supposed to study the line before you know what to do. I think that is the basis for what we are taking for now. And we are still hoping that maybe before we celebrate his 2 years in office, we'll be able to fix some issues in Nigeria. God bless Nigeria. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. 0705 5949 0829 7949.
Honorable 𝐂𝐿𝐒𝐿𝐒𝐿𝐒 says this is a welcome development by the federal government for suing the state governors so as to make local government autonomy come to reality, and this will have positive effect on governance and delivery of democracy. Only the president everyone complains about, but the governors who eat away the future of their respective states are excluded from maladministration.
Hello, good morning.
DENIKE, good morning. And good morning, Oloruntoba. Yes, I give the federal government kudos for the case over that the state governors, because I think it's high time these three parts are separated. The local government seems to be there. I think I need to give it to the Tinubu government. Let's see how we can revive it. That is actually the part that is closer to the people. The other ones have been selfish, particularly the governors who are pure emperors, who literally give them peanuts and squander the whole thing. How I wish we will get a positive thing that will work for us in this part of the country. So kudos to the Attorney General. Thank you to him. And ex-President Obasanjo's speech, he's actually saying what we have all been talking all about all this while. For closing into Niger, going to where you are not wanted. Good morning. It's okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. 0705 5949 0829 7949. We take one more comment on Facebook.
Okay, Babatune said, this is Kano for you. They're all playing politics with the throne. The saga continues. They'll all go to court and you will see you all see power play. Do you think the judiciary will do the needful? They'll disobey court orders as usual. It is all political.
All right, it's time for us to leave the studio. Thank you, Mr. Femi Olukunle, for your analysis on the Break of Dawn this morning.
Thank you for having me.
And thank you, dear listener, for staying tuned. It returns tomorrow, 6:30 a.m. to 7:15 a.m. I am Adenike Ademuwago.
And I am OLORUNTOBA. Yusuf, the Smart Kid Show is up next.